good night. Today we would like to present a project and story of personal respondents to the film The Japanese Wife. All who remember us, my name is Erin Sikoski with student ID C1254040, and my friend.
Halo, my name is Rusdi with student ID C1254034.
My name is Aulia Dimitri with student ID C1025032.
Hello, I'm Tina with student ID 025115.
In this video, we will share our personal response to the film, including our opinions, feelings, and what we learned from it.
Hello everyone! Have you ever loved someone you've never actually met in person? I'm not just talking about a random social media crush, but a lifelong commitment, like seriously thinking about marriage. Sounds crazy and totally unrealistic, right?
Well, in this video, we want to take you along to break down a beautiful 2010 movie by director Aparna Sen, titled The Japanese Wife. Trust me, this is not your typical cliché romantic movie. It shows a completely different kind of relationship. And honestly, after watching it, your whole perspective on loyalty will change.
Let's talk about how this long-distance love story between India and Japan survived, relying only on ink, paper, and a promise made across the ocean.
Moy is a simple school teacher living in a quaint, isolated village. He has a Japanese bird named Miyake. What started as just a singing, later eventually grew into something deeply profound. Without ever meeting face to face or losing each other, they decided to get married 3 years. It's a marriage that was validated by a big, fancy wedding ceremony, but by the power of honest communication.
But life always finds a way to test us. Senamoy lives in physical loneliness, and suddenly Zendaya enters the picture. She is a young widow who is real, warm, and right there next to him every single day.
On one side, there's his wife across the ocean, whose face he can only imagine through written words. But on the other side, there's a real woman offering real warmth right in front of him. This is where the storm of commitment begins. And don't worry, we won't give you any spoilers about how it ends.
Watching this movie felt like a poetic slap to the face about what a relationship actually means. Imagine, for years, they only relied on letters, small packets, and occasional phone calls. But to me, it's a whole different level of love. Two people choosing to bind themselves to a promise without ever touching. It's like they were building a home, but instead of cement and bricks, it was built from layers of words sent across a vast ocean.
What's so cool is that Milf saw two of those care about background. Senamoy, living in a very limited Indian village, creates perfect with Miyake, who live in highly organized Japan. Why? Because they share the exact same principle, loyalty.
And this is where the sacrifice becomes so real. Senamoy stays faithful to his wife, who isn't physically there, even with Sandaya right beside him. It proves that loyalty isn't about distance or presence, but about commitment and the principle we hold on to. This movie teaches us that not everyone can stay true to their choice when things get tough. Keeping truth alive is a hook part of sincere love.
The director, Aparna Sen, is brilliant at using quiet moments of play with our emotion. Honestly, watching this made my feelings go all over the place. I felt sad, heartbroken, but at the same time, incredible, amazing. Their relationship is so limited, yet through those limitations, you can see just how powerful their love is. They really provide the old saying that love is blind and deaf. They just keep going without a single complaint.
The most memorable part for me is their struggle and sacrifice. It's something you rarely find in today's modern world. I completely agree with their decision to fight for the relationship because it shows their love is genuine and not easily taken by difficult.
Overall, The Japanese Wife leaves a deep impression about the true meaning of loyalty, sacrifice, and the real power of love. It teaches us a valuable lesson. A strong relationship measured by how often you meet, but by how big your trust and commitment are.
What about you guys? In today's digital world, do you think you could handle a commitment as heavy as Senamoy and Miyake?